Hello everyone, it's Darla at Scrap Happens here with Tuesday's tip. I hope you all are well. I'm doing better. I was sick yesterday and today I just have a terrible headache, but I'm up and at 'em. And it's a beautiful day. The skies are blue, the colors are fall, and I get to look out my window at it. So what could be better? Hey, I have a fun tip that I want to share with you today. Have you ever tried double embossing with two different embossing folders? I have never done it, but I just saw it done and I wanted to share it with you because it's really cool. I created this card with that technique, and I'm hoping that you can see the texture and in it from embossing it. I used the Magnolia 3D embossing folder along with the Tasteful Textile embossing folder. The Happy Birthday is from the Artistically Inked stamp set. I think you can see that. And I also used the fabulous black and white gingham cardstock, ribbon, not cardstock. So let me show you how it's done. First, I have here a piece of petal pink cardstock. It measures 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And I also have a mat for it, a basic black mat, and it measures 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 inches. So I'm going to grab my cut and emboss machine. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the petal pink cardstock into the Tasteful Textile embossing folder. And I'm going to just run it through. I love this embossing folder. It gives it great texture. Can you see that? I think you can. I hope you can see in the video. I can't see the video, but there's the texture. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Magnolia 3D embossing folder and I'm going to put that same piece of petal pink cardstock inside. And I want to line it up and get as much of the flowers as I can, as much of those magnolias. They're so beautiful. So I have it in there where I want it. And I'm gonna run it through. I need section cups on my cut and emboss machine because it wiggles a lot on me. So here we go. My fingers are not working. You can see the texture from the Tasteful Textile embossing folder, and you can also see the magnolia, the depth of the magnolias. So then I just adhere it to my mat, and I really wanted it to pop, the magnolias to pop. Oh, I got a little crooked there. Oh, I got really crooked there. Okay, this is just a sample, but so bear with me. I must have cut it crooked. Okay, I'm going to show you anyway, and I'll mess with that later. I wanted it to pop even more, so I ran it through the embossing folder one more time. And how I did that is you can just line it up right here so you can see the embossed image through the embossing folder and just line it up really well. And I'm going to run it through one more time. My finished sample, everything is cut straight. I guess I was rushing to get this done. Or maybe it's the headache. I'm not thinking straight. Oh my goodness. It's a little bit harder to run through with the extra piece of cardstock. And when you do this, make sure that your folded part of your embossing folder goes through the machine first so that you don't break your embossing folder. Ask me how I know. Well, it does tell us that on the packaging, I think, but I still managed to break a couple. Anyway, see how much it does take a little away from the texture, but it really makes that flower pop a little bit more. Either way, I think it's beautiful. Here's the finished card, all put together with the sentiment and the ribbon. The cool thing about this card and this technique is you can use it with any sentiment for any occasion, and you can use it in a variety of colors. Super cool, super fun. You can be inspired with more of my creations at my blog at scraphappensherewithdarla.com. If you like what you saw today on this video and want to see more, hit subscribe so you don't miss another one. And follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or Pinterest. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you have a fantastic day. Hope you find time to create, and I will see you next week with Tuesday's tip.